Welcome to the Roughly Related to Reselling podcast. My name is Perry Phillips. I go by Perry Flips on Instagram with a Z. Pothead Picker on X. And you can find the Flips and Giggles Facebook page on the Boomer Station Facebook. Merry Christmas. We're doing a Christmas episode. I have a guest today. She hasn't been on in a long time, probably for good reason. But my wife Amy's here.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. It probably wasn't a great, highly rated episode. So anyway, it's, 2-3 days before Christmas? 1, 2, to the 22nd? 3 days. I should know that. We were watching the Santa Claus earlier, and they said in the movie, or Santa Claus 2, and they were like, there's 4 days till Christmas. And Isla was like, no, there's not. There's 3 days till Christmas. I was like, that's in the movie. That's not real life right now.
So the advent calendars are helping her count down the days?
Yeah, except all the stuff's falling out of it. I took it out today, and the thing fell out of it before they could even open it.
It's because Ivy's been eyeing that thing. Was it?
It was like the little dolphin from Bluey.
Yeah. Ivy's been grabbing that out.
Yeah, so that came out right away and fell out. So they took that. But yeah, tonight we're going to wrap the presents. We're drinking some bourbon and eggnog.
Martinis.
Some faster than others.
I have football to watch.
So you might hear some slurping or like some lip licking.
Or some screaming from...
Yeah, Amy's half paying attention. She's not going to pay attention to the actual podcast.
Well, some of us made the playoffs, so we have things to,
I don't think anybody on this podcast cares about your fantasy football team. They only care about mine. They're invested in me, not you.
Okay.
And I appreciate you all. I'm thankful for you.
How many people is that?
It's in the teens,
all
regularly
right.
in the teens.
That's good.
I can say that confidently.
That's good.
Like the teens as in like tens, not like teens of thousands, teens of thousands of people.
I definitely didn't think we were there.
So, but yeah, what else do we have to do? We don't have to really do, we got like stuff just in case we have to cook.
Yeah, we're going to have a laid back Christmas.
You're actually home.
Yeah, I don't have to work, which is nice. And sometimes it's just nice to like chill. And
well, that's what we did today. We woke up and they slept late, and then we got up and they wanted the chocolate treat that they got like instantly. So I had to like get them till, what did we do? We did something. We did like arts and crafts or sand or something like that. And then we went upstairs and finally I gave them it. And then we started the Santa Claus 1, the original. And so I have some notes about that. I didn't actually take them down, but so the Santa Claus 1 was, the CGI is horrible. It doesn't,
well, yeah.
It's really bad. It doesn't hold up, but the jokes hold up. And then if you've watched the new show, it's like, it's funny because you see stuff from the new show.
They pull from the movie.
Yeah. And so it was good. I
haven't watched it in a long time.
I haven't watched it since it came out.
Probably same.
And I remember when it came out, it was like such a good movie. But like a lot of the jokes obviously went over our heads as kids. Oh, he wasn't down. But yeah, a lot of the jokes just went over our heads as kids. It was you can't do that. You're going to fuck up my train of thought. But there's like so like they get halfway through the movie and like he loses custody. It's kind of a sad movie. He's like a divorced dad and like
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and like his
because the show he's married and everything, so I completely forgot about that.
Well, he finds the wife in the second one. That's what the whole movie is about. The second one. So the first one is like he becomes Santa Claus, and he's divorced, and his wife is dating Judge Reinhold from like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and he's in a bunch of old 80s movies.
Yeah, I feel like I know who it is.
He's kind of a dork in this movie. He's like a psychiatrist. But yeah, just some of the jokes were fucking so funny. There was like one where he was like talking.
Well, Tim Allen writes a lot of his jokes, right?
I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. But there's one joke where he's like, because the stepdad is a psychiatrist, and the little kid is like upset at his dad, his actual dad, not the stepdad. And he's like, yeah, he actually listens to me. And he's like, yeah, and he'll charge you for it too, or some shit like that. So it's like jokes like that were like funny. But they, in the middle of it, they kind of like, where it's like, you know, him and the regular life. Because it's like, it starts on Christmas, and then it's like his year becoming Santa. And then at the end of the year, it's Christmas again. That's where the movie ends. But like, they're just okay with him kidnapping a kid. Like, he essentially kidnaps the kid. Like, he goes, well, first he shows up at the house when he's like, he just loses the court case, and like they took away his visitation rights, so he's not supposed to be at the house. And he's like watching them outside the window. Then he comes into the house and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here, blah, 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 blah. And he says whatever. And then he leaves and he comes back on Christmas, or they bust him out of jail. That's what it was. He gets arrested by the cops. He's like at a house. The cops arrest him, and then he goes to jail. And
Are
the
you supposed
elf.
to say like spoiler alert?
No, this is from. If you haven't seen the Santa Claus, this is from the fucking 90s. And there's my keeper right there, Bucky Irving. You guys all know him because you care about my fantasy team, not my wife's. Anyway, so. Yeah, so they bust him out of jail. It's like a special elf squad, and they go and they like tie the fucking cop guy up in the station and bust Santa Claus out of jail. So Santa Claus proceeds to go from jail to his ex-wife's house. So they've already called the cops. They've already called the cops on this dude, and then they just let him in the house. And they're like, "You're not supposed to be here." They say it again, and he's just like, you know, whatever, I'm Santa. And then the elf shows up, the head elf, Bernard, the creepy older looking elf. By the way, it looks even creepier in the new one when he's like old and he's supposed to be like a young elf or something. They talk about why he's aged. But so he's there, and they're like getting ready to go deliver presents, and the little kid asked the head elf Bernard, he's like, "Can I go with you guys?" And he's like, "Oh, it's not up to me." And he looks at his dad, Santa, and he's like, and then all of a sudden they disappear, and the mom's like, she runs outside and she's like, "Charlie? Charlie? Charlie!" And he fucking kidnaps this kid.
Oh my god.
They like fly around, deliver some presents. And then
having the time of his life.
Yeah, and then they like show up at a house and the cops come again, and I forget what happens. Like they're surrounded the house, and like he basically convinced the mom that he was Santa. He says something to her, and she's like, "Oh my God, you are Santa." And then she throws the divorce papers in the fire, or the custody papers in the fire. She's like, "This is my Christmas present to you." And her psychiatrist.
How did this movie get so famous and make 3 more?
It's so good though.
In a show.
And the psychiatrist boyfriend is like, he's like, "What? Now he's bringing you into his delusions?" And then he gives him this Oscar Mayer weenie whistle, and he like fucking blows on it. And then he's like, "He is Santa." And that's basically how the movie ends. He convinces him that he's Santa. Weenie. Yeah, and then in the second one, we started it, and he's got to get a wife. It's like the Mrs. Claus. But I forgot about that part, too, how it's like the Santa Claus, like a clause in a contract. It's not like it's, you know, double entendre. Yeah. They're big on that in the 90s. But it was good. It wasn't like, it's not like inappropriate like some of the jokes were. What did the teacher say? She says something. She's like, "We don't say stupid." I forget. It was like a joke that was like, damn. It was kind of like, I don't know. I forget what the joke was.
Like something only appropriate for the 90s?
I guess. Maybe.
Well, now it would offend people.
No, I don't. I think it was like, it was almost like a joke you'd hear now where you're just like, but it was like almost making fun of that. You know what I mean? So it was like now it would be a serious joke, but like then it was like making fun of whatever it was talking about. But yeah, I'd recommend watching it again. If you haven't seen the new show, it's corny, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I also love Cobra Kai. So,
well, that's the biggest cheese of them all.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like a soap opera. They got the cheerleaders going crazy here. They don't pay those bitches any money. They don't
especially
pay
the
them
college
any money,
ones.
and I'm pretty sure they have to like pay to fly around the country with the team. Like
They don't get
I don't know
any
what the
perks.
actual perks of it are, other than your close. And I don't think the players are allowed to even like talk to them. Like they're not even allowed anywhere near them. Supposedly, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good gig.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd do it. Unless you love cheerleading and you're like, it's my dream to get 30 seconds of screen time.
I mean, I believe that people like that.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. You ever know anybody who's an NFL cheerleader?
No.
I don't think I did either. I know there was one girl that was like in the close to town that like they always would talk about who's a cheerleader. And then like I saw some article about how little they get paid. I was like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too. It's very sad. 'Cause they
I mean, it's
exploit
not
them.
sad.
I mean-
Nobody's forcing you to be a fucking cheerleader. It's not the
No,
most. Who's that? Your boy?
Is that CD? CD Lamb.
So yeah, it's not like the most taxing job.
I'm gonna do it with him. See
Yeah, I saw you do it. I was well aware.
that? All right.
All right, let's see what other topics I have. We're 10 minutes in and I'm already hitting the topics. That's not great. Oh, I wrote down this was a note that I had about the Santa Claus. Sorry to bring it back to the Santa Claus movie, but they go to Denny's.
Oh God, you and Denny's.
Well, Denny's, it's like in the movie, it's like, you see what Denny's was and you're like, oh man, it looks like a place you would want to eat. You know what I mean? Not just a place you would take your potential dates at like 1 o'clock in the morning to try to get them horny after feeding them a grand slam.
I don't want to know.
Get a grand slam after a grand slam, right? Because like,
or eat.
you know, you like round third base, you get third base or whatever. They talk about that for sex.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be like with the grand slam at Denny's.
After. Yeah, I got it.
Double entendre.
Yeah.
Is that a double entendre or is that just?
That's just using the same,
word for this.
for a different.
Well, no, isn't that
Well,
that's what a double entendre is, isn't it? Oh.
but
I
it
missed
would. Isn't it like more of a secret? Did you catch it?
More of a secret?
Not
No.
secret, but like more of a hidden.
I don't know. No, it's just a word, something that means two things. Like, oh, it's a grand slam. I took her to Denny's and I got a grand slam.
Yeah, you might be able to. We might have to Google that one
Yeah.
for the actual meaning of.
There was too many Denny's when we were living in California. There was like,
Oh yeah, you've had some experiences in Denny's.
yeah, my roommate got kicked out of a Denny's. It was
Which
Halloween.
is always a good sign of a drunk.
Well, it was
Halloween.
It was Halloween. Like this was the first year of our Halloween together. This is our first Halloween
yeah, but I
together.
wasn't here.
I know you were like
In the Bahamas.
you were in the Bahamas, and I went out. It was my roommate and his girl at the time, and you know which roommate. I don't want to bring his name up, but if I don't have to, unless he wants to be on it. But and we went to. So we stayed at we were supposed to go to like a couple parties, and we ended up buying a bottle of Patron. That was like our fucking drink at the time. And the three of us finished the bottle of Patron and then decided we weren't going to be able to make it to any of the parties. So we went to Denny's. And I was in the bathroom, and I came out of the bathroom. And my roommate, who's black, this is important to the story. I'm not just saying that he's black because, you know. But he was black.
Come on.
And he was completely dressed as a caveman. So I came out. And this dude is
like a Hulk.
I was painted green.
Yeah.
Yes, I was painted green, and this dude, I come out.
I would love to see this.
Yeah, I came out of the bathroom as the Hulk, and this dude is hulking out as a caveman. And they kicked him out, and then like I walked up to the register, and he was like, "Oh, you're with them?" And I was like, "No, I don't know him. I just walked into the same because I still wanted my food."
Well,
So I
yeah,
took
we
my
know
food
how
and-
desperate you are for your food because didn't you say you dropped it on the ground and still ate it?
That Denny's, yeah, that was a different time.
Yeah,
But that was when
But
I
I'm
was
saying,
like,
we
when I
know-
was a fucking straight alcoholic.
we know how desperate you are for.
I can't even imagine being like that. I used to think I was good. I was like, I would be
Questionable.
so drunk, and I would think that I was good. Yeah, he was hurt the whole game. They kept saying he
Is
was
that?
hurt.
Oh, well, I never.
Nobody cares
I
about
didn't
your
have the
fantasy.
sound on.
Are you able to sit and talk for like 2 minutes while I make myself another eggnog and bourbon? Or should I pause it?
So I have to talk by myself?
Yeah, you can just talk. I'll be like...
Well, who does that?
I do that for like an hour every week.
I mean, I'm just kidding. I talk to myself all the time at work and...
Yeah, but I do it like...
But not like conversations. Just like answering myself, question.
What does that have to do with... Can you just do it
I
for...
had
You
some
could have been...
really
All right, just to keep doing what you're doing.
days at work the last 2 days, by the way. Just going to say.
You don't want to bring the podcast down with that, but if you want to talk about it while
No.
you can, go for it.
It was... Made the day go by fast, I guess. I'd like to say how you got me a Christmas gift at an estate sale.
That's on the list to talk about.
I can't wait to see what it is. I'll have to stay tuned for the listeners to see what fabulous gift you got me at an estate sale.
Fabulous gift.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's fabulous.
I was being sarcastic. Might be. I thought you only liked one eggnog drink.
They're going down like smooth right now.
Well, that's the key is the martini part. Only a little eggnog. Shake it with some ice. Thin it out. Make it a martini.
Can you just explain how to make an eggnog drink?
I mean, some people just make eggnog drinks probably by pouring eggnog and rum and swirling it around.
You can manage while I'm peeing. Why don't you talk about...
And we used to both be bartenders, so...
Go ahead, talk about Macaroni Grill.
I don't want to talk about Macaroni Grill. I used to work at Macaroni Grill, and I don't want to talk about it. I'd much rather talk about my fantasy team and how I won the season's first place. I'll hold for applause. And I'm in the playoffs. And Josh Allen is apparently injured and was playing injured and only got me 14 points. In the last 2 weeks, he got like 70 and 40 points, something like that. And I didn't need him to do anything those weeks.
Are you talking about your fantasy football team? Jesus Christ.
Don't forget about your martini.
Oh, I forgot my martini. The nog, I left the nog out.
Don't let your nog out.
Who let the nog out?
Oh boy. This podcast
Who
has
let the
officially
nog out?
gone.
Who let the nog out?
I was just talking about how I won first place in the regular season, and I got an applaud.
You got a what?
Applause.
On the podcast? This hasn't even come out yet. It's not live.
Yeah, I told them I would pause for applause.
I hope you didn't lose some listeners with that.
You could cut it out.
Why is this doing like weird feedback? So yes, I did get one of your... I almost said birthday gifts. You're not Jesus.
I mean, my birthday was just last month.
Yeah. So, I got you a gift at an estate sale. I think that's perfectly acceptable. It was brand new. It wasn't like I just went to the estate sale searching around. I woke up, waited in the cold.
Hoarder's pile of crap.
It wasn't a hoarder house.
I hope not.
It was actually like the rest of the stuff. I wanted nothing else that they had. Like I literally walked around and did not find. I found like one thing that I was like, well, I guess I'm here. It was like a cassette player, and then did I get more than that? I think that was it. The cassette player. Yeah, because I spent $45. Oh shit! I shouldn't have told you how much I spent. Fuck. Well, you. But the item is worth more than that. But it was brand new.
You got it on a discount.
Yeah, it was brand new. And I saw it in the pictures. And I just barely, so I was waiting in line. I didn't wait in line. It sounded
like somebody else wanted it, so it was well sought after.
I didn't actually wait in line, but I got on the
number.
list. Yeah, the way they do it. I've talked about it on this podcast before, but I got the number and then I got there. And I was talking to the guy in line. And then I had like the number or two before him. And then I like almost walked by because I looked at the the floor. That's like my little trick. But sometimes they move shit. Like they'll put it somewhere in a picture and you're like thinking it's going to be in that room. So I've got burned that way before. But this room had like a distinctive carpet and like the rest of the house was hardwood mostly too. So like I walked by and I saw the carpet and I just was like halfway past it and I kind of ducked back in. But the guy was like already starting to walk into the room, but like I kind of had a foot in the door. So I just like went by.
Slick.
So I just went, kind of by him or went over to it and I grabbed it and he was like, oh, that's what I was going for. And I was like, yeah, me too. And that was the end of the conversation.
That's why I grabbed it.
So then I walked it right up to the front. I was like, can you hold this? I'm going to buy it. And then walked around, didn't find anything. It wasn't a great house. I mean, it was a cool house. It was like some of the houses you go into, you're like, you start walking into them and like you'll go into a room and then it'll lead to other rooms. So from the outside, the house looks tiny. And you go in and it's gigantic.
So was this somebody that died stuff?
I don't know. They were a lawyer and an artist. That's what it said. I'm assuming they were dead, but it was like an old lady. So everything was clean. And like, she didn't have
Can't wait to see
she didn't have like a ton of stuff.
Old dead person's belongings I have for Christmas.
This is going to become a Christmas tradition. Every year I'm going to buy you something from some dead person's house.
So is it haunted?
It could be. I doubt it. It is. It's brand new. They didn't use it. They couldn't get their energy into it.
Lingering in their house.
Yeah, but I feel like
if they died in their house.
I don't think that's how it works. I think it would be something that maybe they used that they cherished if they didn't even open this thing yet. I mean, maybe they cherished it so much that they didn't want to open it.
How can you tell they didn't use it and just put it back in the box?
Because there's like tape sealed onto it.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to buy it unless it was brand new.
Okay.
So I think it's acceptable.
I can't wait.
Know. We're going to have
Is it my breast milk ring?
I actually bought you breast milk.
I used
it was some old lady's
ring.
breast milk that she had kept from when she had kids.
I'll get rid of it as soon as I put it in the ring.
She was going to do something with it and she kept it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I bought.
Good story.
I figured you could just sell like pre-made breast milk rings.
I mean, I have plenty in the freezer that I could spare.
But I thought you wanted some from 1972. Some aged breast milk.
I mean, some of it is 4 years old, so.
So we're gonna watch Black Christmas tonight.
Ooh.
Well, are we? Because you're watching fantasy. Are we gonna put it on or what?
I mean, we could put it on and then have the tablet with the football. I'm okay with that.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't remember if I talked about that movie, but yeah.
Hello.
I feel like we should branch out and watch some other.
Probably. It's a really horrible movie.
I know, but I like it.
I mean, it's hilariously horrible.
I know. I feel like every year we fall asleep towards the end and I still don't know how they truly end. No, I know how it ends.
No, you know how it ends.
The boyfriend.
It's like dumbest ending too.
They think it's the boyfriend. Do they kill the boyfriend?
Now you really have to say spoiler alert because you know people have not seen this movie.
Well, they're not going to remember. They're drinking eggnog too.
Oh, that's a tradition. You have to drink eggnog, wrap presents, and watch this movie.
But yeah, it's good. It's like a horror movie. I'm dropping my phone. Let's see. Oh yeah, so for some reason lately, I've been getting like these, because you know how like now they show you like pages on Facebook, and I've talked before about my hatred for Facebook and the fact that
it's gotten really dumb.
Have to use it. You don't even have an events page anymore.
No.
If I lost an events page, it's like there's no reason for me to have Facebook because that's where I find a lot of yard sales.
I don't like it at all.
It's so annoying, and so now like all these Disney adult feeds pop up, like pages. Like groups for some reason that think that I like Disney adults, and like I like
because
laughing
we talk about
at
them
them
all the time.
Maybe
It's got to be.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if you are a Disney adult, but
Facebook
that shit's gay.
Definitely.
And I love nerdy stuff. I love the Star Wars stuff. Like I would love to go to the Star Wars thing, but just I can't with the Disney adults.
I mean, they're
happy, I
They're
guess.
a
I mean,
special breed.
I guess it makes them happy. But well, I was trying to compare something to like
if it makes
the Taylor Swift fans are pretty bad as far as like but then I can't really hate on stuff because I'm like, I like nerdy
did Taylor
stuff.
Swift and Kelsey break up or no?
I don't know. I'm glad that this year they've like not really.
The like second half, I feel like they backed off of Taylor being at the games.
I mean, I don't think they were ever actually together to begin with.
Well, but
it's just weird that the Kelseys are like everywhere now. Like the Kelsey's wife like has a top podcast, which is very bizarre.
They did that with the Paytons, like.
Yeah, but they're like the Mannings were not. They're not necessarily likable, but I get it. Like Peyton Manning was such a dominant quarterback in the league for so long, and like Eli, regardless of how not great he was most of his career, he won 2 Super Bowls against the Patriots. So that I kind of get, but Travis Kelce and like Jason Kelce, I guess like, yeah, he touched the line because he sucks.
And then he's happy about it.
But like Jason Kelce, I guess is good. I don't know. Maybe he did do it. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't understand why the Kelseys are everywhere.
Just a good like a tight end, like not even like a Gronk.
You need to talk into the mic. You're talking everywhere. Do you see where I'm holding it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
do that.
To talk into your penis like this.
It's not. It's a microphone. I described it as a penis because that's the only language women understand.
Okay.
Oh, so I have an update on, speaking of women, I have an update on I was saving this. I've been saving this for a few days.
You didn't make me anymore?
You had a full one when I made this one. I just did not the thing.
Well, you left me alone with a mic and I was nervous.
There's nobody like on the other side right now. As of right now, nobody can hear you talking. There's not like little elves inside this little box being
I think there are people
listening in. Maybe it's those fucking drones that all of a sudden, since nobody gave a shit about, now we don't see them anywhere. Funny how that happens. They're like, I mean, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but
God. Wait, what were you talking before this?
Huh?
What were you talking about before this?
Before this?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
You were going on something about something, and then I screwed up my mic, and you got sidetracked.
Something about women. I've been saving this one,
I guess,
for a few days. Would you want to get another drink first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk about drones for a minute. So this is she's skinny. That's the bitch from Community. Look how skinny she is now. Ooh, she must be on Ozempic. Annie from Community. She had some big old titties. Not anymore. She used to. Now she's all fucking Ozempi'd out. Her breath probably smells like low tide too. No, I think that's like a legitimate thing. Of her, what's his name from Are You Garbage was talking about it. That's what he was taking it and fucking said his breath smelled like shit, or his burps. So yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that there is actually. Yeah, I just did a shot. No, I didn't drink a shot. I put the shot in the drink. I took a shot and then I poured the eggnog into the glass. I don't know, to fill the martini glass. Ooh, that was a hard hit. How much did I fill? Oh my God, that bourbon's almost gone. Just a little more. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's probably fine. But yeah, I don't buy these fucking drones. I don't think that they're an alien invasion, or I think it was just trying to see like if we were gonna fucking freak out. I mean, they already spy on us. What do you mean? They've been spying on us. Patriot Act, brother. Look it up. Who's listening to us? Nobody's listening to it. Well, yeah, on the phones. That's what it just said. Why am I getting like feedback right now? What is happening? Is it your phone? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what's causing feedback right now. It just keeps happening randomly. It never happens. I don't know. Anyway, finish making your drink and come back over here. Woman. Ooh, that was fast. All right, so last week, this was actually just last week, I talked about the uncomfortable post office.
Yes.
What? You put too much? You didn't do it good? Macaroni Grill got you wrong? Steered you wrong? Don't have the skills you thought you had?
No, it's just like my third one, so I'm like, oof.
Oof. Oh, like the GERD? Does this cause GERD?
It might to some people. It's not very acidic, so I don't think it's gonna.
Gotcha. All right.
Alcohol in general, yeah.
So I've talked to the uncomfortable post office. How I go out of my way to go to the other post office.
Mm-hmm.
So I had gone to the post office. This was like, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. You get poked in the eye. Looks like he's about to cry. It was like Wednesday or Thursday, and I had already gone to the post office. I went to FedEx. That was the day I went to FedEx twice and the post office twice. So I'd already gone to the other post office, and I had to go pick up Isla from school. So I was like, all right, I'll just go into this post office. Like, I'll deal with the uncomfortability, whatever. Because there's 2 employees in there that are just like, the lady just is like, she's the one who's every time I have like more than 3 packages, she's just like, how many more do you have? Like it's the easiest fucking part of being at the post office is just scanning the packages in. Anyway, that's not what this is about.
Right, because you already labeled them, you blah, blah, blah. You
And then there's the other dork that fucking was.
Yes.
Oh, dude, if you get a touchdown, you better hope that's not pass interference. Ooh, is he hurt? Uh-oh. You're in trouble. Get up, dog. Get up, dog.
Shake it off.
He might be hurt. Yeah, that might be. That might have been enough for you, though. That was a long one.
God.
He'll be back. He got up and walked off.
I know.
Let's see what he does. He probably just came down.
He's been playing her all.
Ooh, he came down like straight down on the ball.
Head?
No, he came down like on the ball.
There is a flag. Fuck.
Yeah, but it's probably pass interference. It's that far downfield. Penalties declined. Okay. See.
So at least
So he got it. Yeah, he came down like on his shoulder. He might just have to pop it back in.
Fuck, he's down.
Dude, this is the longest story ever. And then the other guy who was crying about his R2D2 Lego thing getting smashed.
Shit, he popped it out.
Yeah, just pop that shit back in. He'll be all right. And so 5 receptions for 90 yards. Well, damn, he's on a roll. You better hope he comes back.
What did I get?
All right, don't worry about that now. We got a podcast to finish. This story is people are going to be uninterested in this story. Can you pay attention, please?
Focus.
Jesus Christ. So the other dude wasn't there. So anyway, I go in and I'm like, I'm going to fucking just get it over with. And I walk up and I'm waiting for the annoying lady. And all of a sudden, this head pops out and it's like a young, hot girl. Like, yeah. This is what I was waiting to tell you. Because I thought it would be funny on the podcast. So yeah, she like pops her head out and I was like, oh, and she was really nice and not uncomfortable or awkward. So it was really nice.
But then you were uncomfortable and awkward?
No, I'm not uncomfortable and awkward around pretty young women.
Can I tell a story about Shaw's?
That's it. That's the reaction. You weren't even like, I thought this would get a bigger reaction out of you. I thought you would be like,
oh, do I need to go down there?
No, not even that. I just thought you'd would think it was, because I mean, now I have a reason to go in there. I don't have to skip going in there.
So now you're going to go there?
I mean, probably more than I was. Yeah. It's on the way to our kids. It's on our way to our kids' school. Why wouldn't I?
Fuck you.
What? The uncomfortable R2D2 guy's not there. I mean, as far as I know, she might also have just been filling in for the season. You never know.
So now I have to worry about you having an affair with a post office lady?
At the post office.
Now that there's
he was talking
hot
about
one.
quitting. He was like all pissed off the last time I saw him, telling me he's going to quit because somebody smashes R2D2.
So are you happier now that I'm mad?
No, I'm ready to move on. Go ahead and tell your story.
About how you're awkward?
Me? No, you said you were going to tell some fucking story when you just
About
like...
Shaw's. About how you're awkward.
Oh, that Shaw's story? I probably told that on the podcast.
You probably did.
I don't remember. That was... No, because that was a while ago. I might not have told that story.
I mean, it's your story to tell.
Well, so I was at Shaw's, which is, if you're not familiar with Shaw's, it's a local grocery store. And I had gone through and was done with my stuff, and I was behind an elderly black lady. And she had a lot of stuff. And so, like, I was standing there, and one of the, like, cashier girls kind of, like, secretly, like, whispered for me to come over, like, to the other lane. So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird because the other lady's in front of me. So, like, this chick might be a little racist. Or she might just be like, oh, look at this hot dad coming in here. Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into her lane. He's back. Look at, he's ready to go.
Yeah, they popped it back in.
So I go into her lane, and she's, like, whispering, but, like, you know, gesturing with her hands and stuff. And
Gesturing.
so how did it... So she, like, starts ringing me up, and then she, like, does, like, the phone number thing, like, with her fingers. She was like, phone number.
Right.
And she was like... And so, like, for me, I was like, all right, so either she was, like, racist against this old black lady, or she had the hots for me, and she was, like, trying to help me out. And then she did that, and so I go, excuse me? And she does it again, and I'm kind of like... And so then I didn't want to... I didn't want to say it, but then I'm like, I point to my ring and I go, oh, I'm married. And she writes down on a sheet of paper, like, no, your rewards number. And
Awkward.
So I mean, and then she was like, sorry, I was like, no, sorry, like, whatever. And then I didn't go in there for like a week or two. I started going to Market
And then
Basket.
she was pregnant.
And then she got pregnant. She wasn't there for a while, but I think she's back. But I don't know. I haven't seen. But yeah, it was very, very awkward.
My husband. CD, touchdown. Yes.
That might be a touchdown.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think he got it.
High five.
But yeah, that was very...
He loves supporting my
my
fantasy team.
That was very awkward. That was a very awkward moment.
Oh, his knee was down.
Yeah, I told you he wasn't in.
Didn't the ref call it
The
too?
sip of silence. Yeah, I mean, they can't tell it's fast.
I know.
It just looks like it.
Oh, fuck. That means they're going to run it.
Anyway, enough about goddamn fantasy football. Nobody gives a shit.
I'm sorry. I told you that it was on and that it was going to...
Well, I told you this was happening tonight.
Yeah, well...
This is why you're not going to be invited back onto the show again. I'll get the girl from the post office. We can talk about...
Wow.
We can talk about what happens behind the scenes of shipping
you
at the post
Shaw's,
office.
you, the Shaw's girl, and the post office girl are going to have a little powwow.
No, the post office girl, if she did that, I wouldn't even think she was asking for my number. I would just be like, oh, yeah, she's not. She's
too hot.
Yeah, she's definitely too
out
hot
of your league.
No, definitely not. She wears glasses, so that means it levels the playing field instantly.
Like you and I.
Because that's like the pickup line. I go, hey, you can't see far, huh? Or short? Yeah, me neither. And then
so you can't see how little my dick is?
I just say, you can't see. I just go, hey, you can't see, huh? And I go like this. I shake my glasses. I go, me neither. And then their pussies are usually instantly wet.
Okay.
Usually that's what happens.
Got it.
So if you receive some soggy mail...
How you ever landed me, I don't...
if anybody receives soggy mail, it's because
Ew.
your post office worker was fucking on your mail.
Ew. Wouldn't it be crunchy?
What would be soggy if it was like soaking wet?
Yeah, but then it would dry by the time
Ezekiel Elliott got the touchdown. That helps no one.
Motherfucker.
That helps no one. All right, let's go to my sheet. We've got 20 more minutes. I think we're chugging along.
Chugging our martinis.
Yeah, that's happening as well. Chugging along. Wait, there it is. All right. Oh yeah, so speaking of Shaw's, this is something it's kind of a phenomena I've witnessed. And it's happened multiple times. I've talked about it to you before, but you might not have been paying attention. So I've noticed that at the supermarkets with the self-checkout, that people are still going to, like, I saw people waiting in line to go to the self-checkout, and there was like 4 lanes open before around Thanksgiving, but people were just automatically in the self-checkout line. Like they're conditioned to be doing their own, you know what I mean?
Right.
But there was literally nobody in the other lanes. So I just walked into one of the other lanes, and all these fucking dum-dums were just standing there doing self-checkout with full carriages.
Walmart a lot, actually. I mean, I don't go there that often.
It's like they don't even check anymore. They're just like, I'm just going to be my own self-checkout person.
I mean,
I go to whichever is shorter.
Well, yeah. But
like today, there was 2 lines open, and they were both hella full. So I went to the self-checkout because there was nobody in there. Plus, I used to work at a grocery store, so it brings me back to my roots, you know? Keeps me connected.
Is that why you
with all the teens of listeners I have. Wait, not like listeners that are in their teens, but...
That's what it sounds
the teens.
Like. Oh, boy. This needs to be PG-13.
I've said fuck and cum. Wait, did I say cum?
Well, now you did.
I said pussy's wet.
I don't think you said all that.
I said pussy's wet. I definitely just said pussy's wet.
Like 5 times, yes, now.
Yeah, but I said it before.
So...
Patron Cristallaniano. What is this?
Are used to having to do self-checkout because there's never lines open.
Into the microphone. Stop. You're like... Just talk into it. It should be natural.
It's not.
Just pretend that you're singing at like
nothing is natural.
Alanis Morissette concert or something.
About having this in front of my face.
I guess I've done it like... Well...
So many times.
I did.
I was a rock star and I was in a band.
I mean...
Oh, wait. And I have a microphone tattooed on my arm.
Well, I got the microphone tattooed when I was doing music. Now I'm just like, I tell people it's because I'm a podcaster.
I guess it flows.
Yeah. There's technically Chinese symbols in here.
Oh, did you
but I don't know.
Show them off to your friend?
No. But you can't really... There's supposed to be one there and one there.
Did he say like I'm a douche?
No, I had somebody... I don't even... It's the way it's... So, this was before you could like Google the shit to like... I mean, Google was around, but like people didn't use it like that.
Well, you had to like dial up.
No, this wasn't like
AOL dial up.
I don't think it was like that, but it was like, I mean, smartphones
Get a
were
CD.
around, but like I think a dude that I was friends with, he was like my age, and he said that he knew, he knew Chinese or something, like he knew how to read it or write it or something like that.
Oh, that means
so it probably doesn't. That's why
we should ask.
But that's why I buried it. You can't even really see. It's supposed to be the 2 Chinese symbols for music.
We should ask.
But you can't really even.
Patina.
Don't be saying. I have to fucking edit 4422. Jesus Christ, Amy. I have to do extra fucking work.
I'm sorry.
Talk now. Talk for a second while I'm
I thought you were just going to cut it all out.
No, well, I have to cut out that one section.
Okay, well, cut out the rest.
No, just... All right.
Well, anyways, you should ask a friend.
You don't even know if they know how to read that. You're being racist right now. This Christmas, you need to learn how to not be such a racist white lady.
Excuse you?
You're like the liberal white ladies in that I was talking about last week that always show up in gymnastics class. And they always have the boy in the class.
Okay.
It's always the boy that like nobody can control either.
No, but you ask. You say, "Do you read Chinese?"
But do I say it like with a Chinese accent?
No.
Again, into the mic. My gosh.
I don't
You need to
even
learn
feel like
all
having
types of
this
things.
conversation with you right now.
You brought it up.
You brought it up because of your
No.
tattoos.
Listen, these are shittily drawn tattoos that I got when I
Shittily.
was 17.
Yeah, so I want to.
My mom told me I would regret it. I will never let her admit that she was right. No, I'm kidding.
Do you hate them?
No, I do not. I don't even think about them, honestly. And it doesn't really affect me at all. I want more, but they're expensive and time consuming.
Right.
And, you know, from being honest, my body's not in peak physical condition like it was when I was 17. So, although the last time I got a tattoo done, that was like when I was
in Washington.
Yeah, this was when I was heavier. I was like, that was when I lost a bunch of weight and like kept it off. Not like, I mean, I got down to like what, 200 or something at one point, or like, and then went back up to like 220. But I've been like steadily 220, which is where I've like pretty much been always. But like, I think I was like probably 240 maybe at that point, because I remember he had to like put like the tape on my arm, and when I took the tape off my arm, I remember looking at my arm fat and I was like, that shit's so nasty looking. And then I lost like 20 pounds and kept
So
it
did
off.
your
And then worked out
tattoo
every day.
shrink? I mean,
It wasn't that, it was
Not
under,
shrink.
it was like here. It wasn't up here, because this one's on, it was this one that I was getting done, but it was like the underarm.
like, not the part.
But I
with
had
the tattoo.
tape, so I had to take the tape off.
Gotcha.
And so I was like, ew, that's gross. Now I just look at it and I'm like, oh,
The muscles.
But yeah, that's when I first started like deciding that I had to work out every day. Because I worked out every day when I was playing football and when I was like younger, and then I stopped playing football, and then I was just partied all the time. I never worked out. So getting back into working out when you haven't worked out in so long. Like I worked out in California a little bit when I first moved there, but then it just had been so long. So I had to get like back into it. And yeah, now I just do not want to stop. Because then you stop and you're just like, then I get fat. But now I could just take Ozempics.
No.
That's
That
what we
is
should
not
title
the
this episode
cure-all.
of Very Ozempics Christmas.
That South Park episode was freaking hilarious.
Well, yeah, it's wild how many people are on it.
Yeah, it's the new fad.
Oh, Ozempic. That's the wildest. That commercial came out like a few years ago, and it's just like, I didn't think anything of it at the time because it's just another fucking pharmaceutical commercial.
Well, I mean, and it was supposed to be for diabetes, like controlling diabetes.
Is
so.
that what it's for? Doesn't it
Yeah.
make like food taste like shit? I feel like you have
Yeah.
to be a real fat, lazy piece of shit if you have to take Ozempic, because
It, like,
you're so
slows down
fat.
your digestive
Hold on, I'm
system
talking.
too. Okay.
You're so fat and sloppy that you can't even taste, like you're willing to not be able to taste food in order, like rather than just work out, because you're so fucking fat and lazy that you're just like, I'm just going to take this drug.
Or like restrain yourself from eating.
Right. Like I can't eat so bad that I have to take something that's going to make food completely unappealing to me. Like that's the fattest, laziest type of person.
Like when I had COVID and I couldn't taste or eat, smell, it was so weird.
Well, they were trying to make Ozempic like okay for like 6-year-olds. They were trying to make it okay for kids to take, like a pediatric version of Ozempic, because kids are fat, but like you cannot set that habit of like you're fat, just take something.
Right.
Plus,
Well,
it's like
kids should
food
not
is
have
fucking awesome. I love eating
Let's
food.
start with kids should not have diabetes.
No, kids shouldn't have diabetes.
Unless it's type 1, because that's a different type.
It's a cool
That's
type.
Well, no, that's an endocrine like issue.
It's the hip type. Are you able to do like 2 minutes? I'm going to be fast. We've only got 10 minutes left. So like this has to be the anchor. You can't fuck it up. Can you talk into the mic? You're holding it like this. I'm looking at you. I told you where you have to like into it.
I'm cold.
All right, well, we're almost done. Just fucking 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to make a drink. I have to pee.
What am I talking about?
Talk about Christmas.
Christmas.
Toy when you were a kid.
My favorite toy when I was a kid? I mean, it's all the cool toys that are sought after in yard sales and estate sales now. Let's see. Like Anne Frank stuff. That's pretty cool. And I have a Molly doll, an American doll, Molly, which my kids now destroy. And let's see. Barbies and My Little Ponies and there was like the warrior princess ones. What is it? What's the warrior princess?
Are you still talking?
Yeah. Well, now you just made me. Well, what is it?
We were talking about a warrior princess.
She-Ra or
What about She-Ra?
She-Ra. I was just asking what the name was. I wasn't confident in my answer.
You know nobody was going to answer you though, right?
I was asking you. I do understand that people are not talking back to me. Yeah, but you could tell me and then I can say it with confidence. I don't know. Sorry, we're taking a drink making break and Perry is singing and dancing. Oh, I didn't put the cinnamon in mine. Maybe that's why mine had a little extra kick to it. Don't send it away. Yeah, so I was just talking about how I liked all those dolls.
All them dolls.
And My Little Ponies and Popples. Popples were pretty cool. That was a really cool movie too. Did you see that movie? Popples, the movie. And I was really into Fraggle Rock. Down Fraggle Rock. Huh? I know. What's up with that? They like remade it too. It looks pretty cool. Oh, good. Tampa Bay scored. So now
Which direction though?
I should have played Cooper Rush instead of Allen. And I had a weird feeling about Allen coming into this week.
We're not going to spend the last 7 minutes. We can talk about this in 7 minutes. I just forget what I was going to talk about. Oh, yeah. So in March, there's a reseller thing in Vegas that I kind of want to try to go to.
Oh, my God. We're not going to Vegas again.
I know. That's why
with
I said
our children.
Me. Well, there's a couple. I'll
go.
There's
You're not
a
going
couple.
to Vegas by yourself with prostitutes.
With prostitutes? I don't have money for prostitutes. Well, I guess there's probably some cheap ones.
It's legals. Yeah, of course. There's cheap
probably
ones.
levels.
I mean, it's like, what do you may or may not want to contract?
I'll tell them I'll do a live podcast for free, but I want to work and I get paid in prostitution.
But only the good ones.
I don't want it to be
that
traceable.
don't have AIDS.
Whoa. I don't think AIDS is even a thing anymore. I think
mean,
people are more worried about COVID.
Is, but yes, people are more worried about COVID than AIDS. That's for sure.
All these fucking retards that are still wearing masks.
I mean, some people may have actual legitimate reasons.
Well, they weren't wearing them before.
They might have
Before,
been.
all you ever saw was Asian people wearing them, and it was like, why are they like? Do you remember for the longest time it was just Asian people wearing masks?
Yeah, and then they were like, they have SARS.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like
That was
one of the things. But it was like you always were like, well, are they wearing that to protect me or themselves? That was always what I thought. I was like, do they know something I don't know? But then the COVID thing happened, and it's just all these fucking retards that are like still wearing them in the car by themselves. And you're like, oh, those Asians that we saw wearing them were not the smart ones. They were just the dumb fucks
that were following along.
So, because it wasn't all of them, it was like, you know.
Well,
but
just like
before
us.
COVID, it was literally, that's all you ever saw. It was like a thing. It was, you'd be like, oh, somebody wearing a mask. Like, oh, they're Asian. You know what I mean? It's not like, I'm not being racist right now, I don't think. I think that's but I think that's pretty well known.
Yeah, but it became like a stereotype type of thing. Like
right, but pre-COVID, that was like, if you said,
like if it made it on South
Park. If you had
said,
hey, if it was like a game show like Jeopardy, you'd be like, you'd be like, who wears a mask in public? You'd be like, what is Asians?
Right.
But like after COVID, you'd be like, what is liberal white ladies? That's
yes.
You know.
Oh, is he holding his hand?
Well, that's not even somebody who has anything.
I know that means.
Did I get to all the topics?
Lamb might get more opportunities.
Did I get to all the topics?
Is it all? I keep saying no, and then it's gone.
I think I did. The only thing I was going to talk about, which at this point, I mean, it doesn't really feel relevant. It was just a complaint about eBay, but I'm not going to complain about eBay in the last 4 minutes of the last podcast of 2024.
Oh, it's the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one of the 2024. Because this week is Christmas.
Which came by so freaking fast this year. I know we say
not
that
really.
Year,
I feel like it's kind of dragging now. We stretched it out. We started I started playing Christmas music right around Thanksgiving.
Well, but Thanksgiving was late this
Christmas
year.
Shit.
Somebody made me realize that. So when it's earlier,
don't think it was that much later. It's usually right around our birthdays.
28th is the last day that it possibly can be because it's never the 29th. It's never your birthday.
Yeah, but it's usually like maybe a few, like the 24th, no, so it's always, maybe. Like
so the 25th. Earliest is like the 22nd.
No.
And the latest is the 28th.
Yeah, but it's usually right around our birthday.
I'm just saying that the earliest, I'm telling you, in a days of a week where the Thursday falls on Thanksgiving. I mean, Thursday is always Thanksgiving, so it goes around in a week. We'll look at a calendar. I'll make sense of it.
Yeah.
It never hits your birthday. So 28th is the furthest. So that's what I'm saying.
You really just submarine this podcast at the end.
Thank you.
With whatever the fuck you were just talking about.
I'm just saying that it's now closer to Christmas because Thanksgiving was later rather than earlier.
I don't think that. I think it happens when it happens. I mean, that was a long way to say that it came up quick, but I don't think it did.
Physically,
I don't think it did.
It pushes it closer to Christmas versus if it was 6 days earlier, then Christmas starts after Thanksgiving ends in people's minds.
Yeah. We've been listening to Christmas music since before Thanksgiving. So
well, that's your bad.
Not my bad. You got to mix it up. We've been listening to emo Christmas and
I really like that.
She doesn't like it.
Yes, she does.
The emo Christmas? She does not like emo Christmas.
Oh, well, she likes what's the one you keep playing for her that she likes?
I don't know. Oh, she likes, that's not emo Christmas. That's the new Grinch song. Oh. It's Tyler, the Creator. I forgot you're a boomer.
Fuck off.
Name 3 current rappers.
Well, I'm not into rap.
Name 3 current music artists.
Taylor Swift?
No, current, like new.
Oh, I don't know.
You can't name one?
DaBaby?
DaBaby is not new. You just know DaBaby because I constantly talk about DaBaby. The baby, I'm your biggest fan.
Come join my podcast.
Don't shoot me in a Walmart.
Oh my god.
The baby, if you see me coming up to you in a Walmart, don't shoot me. That's
I
why
have a microphone on my arm.
the baby really did kill somebody in a Walmart, though.
And he's just fine and dandy.
Well, they tried to kill him, so he killed them back, and it was in a carry.
Well, that sounds
I think
like
it was in
self-defense.
Texas. Yeah, that's why he's fucking still walking the streets free. Baby on baby on baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish DaBaby had a Christmas album. I would never stop listening to it. It would be January to fucking December.
Oh, the baby to the baby.
It would just be constantly. All right. Well, we're at an hour.
Cool.
So we can finish up.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we can finish up. Were we talking about something that we needed to finish the point on, or
No.
just no? All right. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
And
Year. Be cool.
Bye.